And we start with some breaking news. Fire crews remain on the scene of a house fire in Franklinton. This is the west side, where there are reports that people jumped out of the windows here to escape these flames.
This is happening along Chicago Avenue, just west of downtown Columbus. And that's where we find 10 TV's Maureen Kosop. Maureen, what have you learned so far?
Well, we can tell you that everyone made it out of the house alive. I just talked with the man who lives in this house. His face and hair covered in soot. His hands are black from the soot. He says that he is convinced that this was because of a space heater on the second story. In fact, the man who lives here tells me that he and the other person inside the house didn't even realize that the house was on fire. He says it was some kids in the neighborhood who pounded on the door and said there was smoke. In fact, right now I want you to take a look at some live pictures from Chopper 10 just above us so you can get an idea of just how big this scene was. When we arrived on the scene, there were no less than about a dozen trucks here trying to get this fire out, get all of the hot spots out. The owner tells us that he and another person were downstairs. They didn't